Imagine if every time you tried to turn your phone on, it worked about, 60% of the time. The other 40%, it just really didn't work. Or even the 60% that it did work, it ran at, half the capacity that it could. Do you know that globally, most employees are only engaged at anywhere from 40 to 60% of their capacity? They're kind of ho-hum, somewhat interested in doing a good job. Matter of fact, they will only work hard enough to make sure that they don't look bad in front of others and they don't get fired and that they kind of stay at pace so they don't burn themselves out. There's a small group that are overachievers. These are the people that stand out and do more than is expected of them, and that's why they seem like super achievers, when the reality is everybody should be performing at least 80%, but we don't. The question is, what's the difference between a 40% producer and an 80% producer if you give raises and tenure and all kinds of stuff just based on their butt sitting in a chair for a number of years? It doesn't make sense. But yet we've grown accustomed to it. How do you get your employees engaged? Well, there's a lot of different ways to do it. If I was you, I would hire someone to come in, do an assessment of the current level of engagement inside of your company by doing anonymous surveys, find out where everybody's at, grade them on things like how do you trust management, how do you communicate, do you understand the strategy of the company, how do you like your job, how do you like your working environment? Some basic questions that we should be asking. And if we can move production of employees from 40% to even 50 or 60 or 70%, what's the significant value to your company? What's the profit line to your company? And more importantly, wouldn't it be better just to work with people that you enjoy and that like their job and get fired up to come to work every day? Let me tell you, employees that aren't engaged, that's a bummer. Fix it.